Okay guys, we're going to warm up with the same thing that we were doing earlier, starting from the clinch. As a head over and under control, I'm lifting my underhook and I'm moving to the side and I've got his hip. At this point I still have his elbow, I'm in safe clinch, I'm safe from punches and knees and whatnot. I can step in front, we can hip toss, or I grab his hip, not his back, and I'm going to take one step forward. Watch my footwork now. One step forward, one step back, and then I'm going to rotate. Okay, so I come inside and I'm going to grab his hip, and it's a good little whip that I'm going to do. So I step forward and I still have his elbow. That's the key point, guys. That's the key point. If I don't have his elbow, he's free to move, right? And we continue into a scramble. Because of his natural movement of me slinging him that way, and from a guy not wanting to get his guard pass or be held down, they're going to try and get up. And that's what we're going to capitalize on today. But first, we want to practice that takedown. So again, we warmed up, we were pummeling, right? Pummeling here, and we're going back and forth, right? And then I move, underhook, step, rotate, I got his elbow. Notice how I'm on my knees, on top, and I have his elbow. Okay, one more time. Pummeling, 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 move. Make sense? Ready? Pausing the gi, I can do this with the sleeve too, like I've shown before, but I'm here. All I want with this momentum and with this natural want to go away, I'm going to start to attack the banana splits. Okay, so as soon as his hip, he starts to turtle a little bit, as soon as his hip is off the ground, you see how my leg comes through? He can't fully go all the way to turtle, Tristan. Right? I can always bring him back with that elbow. You see what I'm saying? So that elbow is really important. 180, Tristan. Okay, so when he's facing on this side, like watch my hand. He starts to lift his hip. That's where my hook's going. See? I don't even need that much space. I just need this much space. Just stay right there, Tristan. Just so that my foot can slip underneath. You guys get what I'm saying? So sneak that hook. That's what I'm trying to do. Now there's different levels of this. He may continue to go up. So it may turn into this. Right? He may sit to guard. Right? It might turn into guard. It may turn into this. So there's different levels of what we're going to do with that single hook. There's different levels of him being with his elbow being grabbed from being here, and then turning over. So there's different ways that which we're going to attack him. Okay? So he's turned away. I already tossed him. We just did our throw. I got his elbow still controlled. He starts to lift his hip. Now my knee and my foot are going to be connected to him. I slide my hook in. This is what I want. Usually, I want to get this foot on the other side of his knee, so I'll help myself this way. Look, my outside leg over, and now I can hook my foot behind. I'm going to abandon this grip here, and I'm going to start to get him towards me. I can pull his limb towards me like this to start to fix the position, or I can pull the S grip to start to lift his hips this way. I'm going to stomp down on my foot. I'm going to slide my arms to the back of his knee. Or grip his knee. Some people will grip this way. Some people will grip their arms. What I want to do is spread his kneecaps apart. So I can stomp down and pull this guy here. Spreading him. Now I could grapevine him out and lock him out like this. I could also do it from like this. My preferred method so that I could stomp down with extra pressure is stomping my own calf. So I can spread his groin apart. Again, we ended up here, and this could be from side control position. It doesn't have to just be from the takedown. I could be here as long as I have that elbow. He starts to turtle over, I slide my hook in. I assist myself, look, and hook his shin. See how I did that with my foot? And then I'm going to abandon this position. Now I can start to come up and pull him back, and now I can start to work on the banana splits. I get my arms in between, stomp down, spread them out. Let's go over it from the top. Here, I got my underhook, I drop, turn, he starts to turn away, I'm here. Alright, so I start to fix the shin, I can come up now. Let alone being able to stomp and pull these toes for a calf crane. Or I can pull his body back and get the submission. If he tries to pull his hand to his knee or anything like that to stop the spread, he's going to end up getting put into twister type position. Okay? So, back on all fours. So maybe I'm here now, and he got up to all fours. Okay? Well, actually, let's do that next. Let's do that next. Hey, one last time all the way through. We'll do that next. That's a lot of stuff we're doing right now. Boom, lift the underhook. Go, go, go. So the little detail was, I want my leg like this, all the way across his back, affording me every opportunity in which he gives me space to get a hook in or get underneath his back. Okay? So as I'm here, and I'm getting to, I may even be up like this on when I first land, but then I'm going to take this shin and foot and start to put it against him. Okay? So as he starts to go up onto his knees, my foot can go to that immediate space. And my foot's going to go right in right away. So again, turn, turn, turn. Good. So I'm here. You can see where I stopped. He starts to turtle. Boom, my leg's coming right in right there. Make sense?
Yes.
Ready? You guys got the, I did a real basic version. We got the general hint, right?
Sir.
Now we're going to talk about the calf crank a little bit more in depth. And then talk about pinning his knee to the ground where it's at. Okay, so again, I'm here. He starts to lift up. Right, I get my hook in and I'm here like this. I start to hook him already. So now I abandon this position. My body starts to go over here. I can go for these toes right here. Stomp on the heel. Finish the fight. Okay, I want this foot now to start. I want you to start thinking about trying to touch the ground. Lift this leg up. Try and touch the ground with these toes. So instead of straightening out or being like this, I'm trying to hook this way. And I'm going to pin his leg. My leg's just, I'm kind of pushing down with my leg to keep his knee on the mat. And from here, I will already start to just stretch his knee out, and I'm going to keep his leg on the ground and just start to bring him back with you. Okay? If he's been doing ballet forever and you can't even get the stretch going, some guys are really flexible. Maybe you're warm when you're wrestling. Try an additional. I can gable grip still. I can do this grip. I can do this grip, whatever you want to do. But I can try additional pressure by stomping on the heel to spread him out even more. Okay? I can stretch him this way, but I don't feel I could push off of anything. It definitely can stretch people, but for maximum effort, I want to get it back to his heel and stretch back. Okay, so I keep this leg down. I keep it here. Right, I took his back here like this. I snuck that hook in. Once I get this foot up, look at this. It's right here, guys. I grab the toes. I stomp on the heel. I pull back. I don't want him to armbar me, so he'll throw his leg up over my face, right? I don't want to get armbarred there by that one. So if he starts to do that, of course I can take my arm away, or I would control his foot so I don't accidentally get kicked in the face anyways, and I can stomp the calf, right? I can still go for the calf crank. Or if he was going for my arm, I could block it by doing a rear naked choke grip, because now he won't be able to go for the armbar. Obviously he can't go leg over the face. Now he can't go for the armbar because he's locked up. I still finish the submission, right? Last little detail, so I'm here. He goes, starts to turn. Boom, now I'm going to finish the fight early. I just come here, go over. Okay? One more time. Go for banana split this time. He turns over. Hook in. Fix it. Start to bring this guy to me. Keep the foot on the floor. Now he's on the floor. Stretch. I get the sub. If I need to, extra sub. But this, guys, this is not needed. Bring your legs up into the air. This affords him a little bit more mobility. I'd rather keep him pinned over here and stretch one side of him. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather stretch out one side than try and stretch out both. And I can keep him pinned here because when I'm back like this, turn Tristan for me 180. Turn, 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 turn. Turn, 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 turn. There we go. When I'm back like this, Tristan can extend his leg. And it's going to be hard for me to get. But when I sit up, he can't hide his foot through the mat. You get that? So that's why it's beneficial for me to be attacking from the sitting up position right here anyways. This general position is called the truck. The submission we're doing is calf slicer and banana splits. But I have better access to what I want to do when I'm sitting up here instead of being right here. Last little detail. Notice how his hips are on my ribs, on my body. The more that his hips are on top of me, the more play I have in rolling him around. You see that? Yes? No?
Sure.
Okay, so I want it there. Look what happens. A few of you guys were out here. You're out past the hips. I don't have that mobility in him anymore. Okay? And then starts to get hard to do what I did. My feet start getting tangled. I'm further away from him. To where if I was out here like this, I'd want to push him away, expose, get back up underneath his hips. And now I can do my stretching. I can do my twister attacks, or I can go get my calf slices. Make sense?
Sure.
Ready? I just want you guys to understand this fact, okay? Single hook, when I have that single hook inside, and I get that foot over here, right from this position, I can start pulling back. Finish. Right? So I want you guys to understand that. Pulling the near side foot with the single hook. Then we're going to pull the far side foot with the single hook, and we'll come back. I can stay here, come back up, grab the calf. So on one hand, I pulled back, turn. On one hand, I pulled back this one and calf cranked him. The second time, I pulled the other foot to pull his whole body back over. Okay? I'm over his hips. Turn here, angles underneath his ankle, grab the toes, pull back. He's stopping by the time my back hits the mat. Pull the other leg, pull back, keep your left leg on the ground. See that? Keep it on the ground. Make it past him.